you bunch of slags, it's Sakuraba1982 here, coming to you from the UK with my next Let's Play of Terrordrome, the free fan-made game here on the PC. The link for the download is in the description below. As you can see here, plenty of horror characters to play as. Already done Jason Voorhees, the post-zombie Jason, there he is. We've also played as Chucky, the Lakeshore Strangler. And now, the next requested fighter is Mike Myers from Halloween. Okay, here we go. Michael Myers. Let's see if I can remember how to play as him.
Fight.
He's actually a charge character. So you walk backwards, a bit like the Psycho Crusher in Street Fighter. There we go. You see Michael Myers never runs, ever. Unlike Jason Voorhees does run in the first couple of games, couple of films rather. Careful. Aha. God, look at him go. There we go. Ow. Ow. There we go. What a lucky comeback there, folks. Cocking his head sideways. Characteristic of Michael Myers.
Fight.
Slight longer reach with the axe, unfortunately for me. Ow. Oh! Hasn't quite got the reach on that charge I'd like. Oh, he's hammering me. Look at him go. Jesus, man. Oh, God damn it. The range was my enemy there, folks.
Fight.
Ow. There we go. Got his combo down. Did I just see Myers run then? There we go. There. Look at that. The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes. In the words of Donald Pleasance. The original Halloween was released in 1978 or 9.
I'm Chucky.
Fight.
By John Carpenter.
There is a limit.
Oh, this is going to be difficult.
There is a limit.
As far as I'm concerned, just get him in the corner and slash the shit out of him.
There is a limit. There is a limit.
Ow.
There is a limit.
Let's just use range against Chucky here. He's got no range at all, so let's just start hammering the shit out of
There
him.
is a limit.
Ow.
There is a limit.
Chucky voiced by Brad Dourif.
There is a limit.
They tried to make the first couple of films horror, but the humour in Chucky just kind of played off after a while, and they decided to make it a dark horror comedy. My favourite of Child's Play is definitely Bride of Chucky. I love Jennifer Tilly as Tiffany. I'm always pushing for that charge move. There you go, guys.
There is a limit. This is nuts.
Ow.
There is a limit. There is a limit.
His height is really irritating, guys.
There is a limit.
I know it's cheap, but what are you going to do, eh? Oh, beautiful.
Killer dog. There is a limit. There is a limit.
Oh my god.
Again.
Chucky just knocked down Michael Myers. Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Fight.
There is a limit.
I could never play charge characters in Street Fighter, actually. Always struggled with people like Guile and Bison. Bit of spamming here by the Sackmeister.
There is a limit. There is a limit.
Ah.
There is a limit. There is a limit. There is a limit. There is a limit. There is a limit.
I can't even get my combo off against Chucky, man.
There is a limit.
There we go. That was a tougher fight than I thought it would be, actually. Had to use the shoulder charge and abuse the sweep, the knife sweep there.
Fight.
Ow. Wow. I'm struggling with Myers. He does not fit my play style whatsoever. He just doesn't have the bloody reach. God damn it, man.
Fight.
It's the first character I can say I don't actually like that much his moveset. I don't know how I did that. That was cool though. Oh yeah, baby. I just done a super move. I've got no idea how I done that. Now, Halloween, the original, it was fresh when it came out in the late 70s. But just like any horror franchise, they milked it to death. And the sequels are not quite as good. Jesus, man. There we go. Yeah, the sequel's never quite as good. The second film follows on from the first film and is actually pretty decent. Is a pretty good follow on from the first film. The third film was called Season of the Witch, which actually had no Michael Myers in it. Really upset fans when it came out.
Fight.
It's not actually a bad horror movie in its own right. Wow, man. Rapage. Go away. Oh, it's not actually a charge move. It's a semicircle from back to forward. Which means I don't have to be walking back all the time. That's useful to know. Ow. Ow. Oh, which means I can be a little bit more aggressive now because I don't have to walk backwards. That's good. That's a big find, that is, guys. It means I can change my play style.
Fight.
First Maniac Cop film has Bruce Campbell of Evil Dead fame in it. Okay. Let's see what I can do with that grab. On to the next fight, guys. By far the hardest so far has been Chucky, which I would never have guessed, crazily. Hail to the king, baby.
Fight.
Klaatu, Arada.
Ah. Yeah, I think the next character I'm going to play as will be Bruce Campbell here, Ash from Army of Darkness and Evil Dead. Definitely the most requested before Michael Myers.
Klaatu, Arada.
Ow. Ah, shin kick by Myers. Brutal. That's a nasty little combo. Leg kick followed by shoulder barge.
Fight.
Klaatu, Arada.
The mini ashes come from the hilarious scene from Army of Darkness, where some clones of Ash tie him down and he sings London Bridge is falling down. Army of Darkness would clearly be in my top 5 films of all time, man. I am a horror buff, but I just love the humour in Army of Darkness. It's kind of the Three Stooges from Bruce Campbell and, you know, and Sam Raimi, you know. Because Sam Raimi famously used to torture Bruce Campbell in the filming and if the films and making him throw himself against walls and hurt himself and stuff like that, so.
I got it.
Got your damn words, alright? Come on, Ash.
Groovy.
There we go. Yep, so it's going to be Ash for the next Let's Play, guys, in about a week's time. You're going to hear some Klaatu, Verata, Niktu, which is actually a line from an old film. I believe it's from When the Earth Stood Still. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong. Right, Dr. Herbert West. I'm actually watching this film at the moment. Reanimator, Brian Yuzna. Definitely a tongue-in-cheek horror movie. The actual music in the background here, YouTube complained about it for copyright, so I had to go for YouTube's own removal system, which was really cool. It actually removed the music from the video without losing my commentary. It's quite clever, actually. I was quite surprised. I thought I'd have to redo the video and edit this fight out, but that was in my Chucky playthrough. But strangely, it wasn't picked up in my Voorhees playthrough, so I honestly think that YouTube does its own thing with copyright sometimes. I generally don't know what it does half the time. So how can you pick up music in one video but not in the second video, eh? Trying to get clever there with my combo. Oh, look at that. West. Herbert West. Oh! Sorry, I know I'm shouting into the mic, but that was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Much fun was had by all, as they say. Who are we fighting next? We've got Toolman, we've got Pumpkinhead, and of course we've got Freddy Krueger.
Fight.
It'd be interesting to see how if these two ever kind of got into a showdown in the movie, how it would go. I think I'd have to put more money on Freddy. Because Myers is strong. You kind of get the impression he's not as strong as Jason, you know? That's a really good move, that is. I'm actually starting to get used to his moveset as the match goes on. Ow. Spam the knife. Bon appetit, bitch. It's my Robert Englund impression there, guys. No extra charge for that. Like I say, this game is completely free. It was made by fans, so if you want to play it, it's on the PC, and the link to the game is below in the description, so you can't get fairer than that, can you, guys? Have a knife. What would I give for this game to come to Xbox Live or to come to PSN? It would never happen, man, because all the studios would get butthurt about their music being used and their characters being used. Typical fan stuff, man. Regardless of what the fans want, it's all about the studios. Brutality by Myers. The blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. Donald Pleasance, man, he played that part in the first Halloween to perfection. Some of them speeches he gave literally send shivers down your spine. Oh man, I hate Candyman in this. He reminds me just of Albert Wesker from Marvel 3. Oh my god. Surrender to yourself, arsehole. Wow. Spam, spam, spam. Wow, Sack, you are one cheap mofo. Ankle kick into shoulder barge spam.
Fight.
I think Tony Todd was perfectly cast in Candyman. His voice just kind of works for it, you know? Have you ever watched the first Candyman? I think it was made in 91 or 2 or something. That film is really oppressive. You kind of watch it and you feel a little bit, you know, like you've been hanging around the urban jungle too long and it's all run down with graffiti. I know that's the point of the film, but it is very depressing. But definitely one of Todd's best performances. I actually like Tony Todd in the remake of Night of the Living Dead. Also, I like his little cameos in Final Destination. I've spent too much of my youth, guys, watching horror films. I fucking love the genre big time. So,
what's your favorite scary movie?
And we have Scream, Ghostface. Now, I have a problem with Scream. I find it very hard to take him seriously after the scary movies came out. Scream is definitely self-aware, you know. Wes Craven come out, making fun of the horror genre, and this was before, in the 2000s, we had the Japanese horror invasion. Wow, man. Beasted him. Beasted Ghostface. So I'm starting to get used to Myers a little bit now. Shoulder barge to get in. Quick combos with the kitchen knife. Whoa, what was that? I think I'm about to lose this round, guys. You sack, you cheap git. Oh, nice. By the skin of my teeth there, folks. Skin of my teeth. I think we've only got another couple of rounds for this. We've got Pinhead. We haven't fought Phantasm, Toolman, Pumpkinhead.
Fight.
We've got Pumpkinhead. Some great effects by Stan Winston. Known for his creature effects in films. Jesus. Whoa. Jesus, I haven't even got near him. Spam him. Michael Myers. Knife attack. Ah. Ow. Knife to the gut. Very nice. I'm digging Myers the more I play as him, to be honest.
Fight.
It's all about closing the distance, and that's what the shoulder barge is for. I've played enough fighting games over the years to kind of figure out characters quite quickly and how you're meant to use them. Speaking of fighting games, Mortal Kombat X, not long till that comes out now. Ow! again. I only just survived. Making some ground as Myers, folks. So, I think we've only got a couple of people now. We've got Pinhead. And I think Toolman. I am pain. We have such sights to show you. Hellraiser was wrote and directed by Clive Barker. I believe the original novel was a short story called The Hellbound Heart. And a lot of the sexualised themes from the book have been toned down in the movie, apparently. Just hard to believe because the movie is pretty hardcore in that respect, man. Frank and Julia.
Nowhere to run this time.
But I don't think anyone can forget that scene where fucking Frank gets pulled apart by hooks, and he actually ad-libbed the line "Jesus wept," and it's like probably the most famous line from the film. Ow. You can see the Leviathan spinning there in the background from Hellraiser 2.
Glorious. Glorious.
How do I throw that tombstone? I can't remember now.
Glorious.
Spends too much time talking. Beasted. Finished with a shin kick as well. Right, I think it's just Toolman left now, folks, from Phantasm. Or it could potentially be the post-zombie Jason. We shall see. Toolman, there we go.
Fight.
Right, let's get in close to this guy. He's got his balls out. There you go, Toolman. Eat kitchen knife, my son. Get in there, my son.
Fight.
Corner rape by the sack. Corner rape. Can't beat a bit of corner rape in 2D fighting games. The massacre of the Toolman. Brutality at its finest. So next, I think I'm going to do Ash from the Evil Dead. He's the next requested character. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Unfortunately, the writing, there seems to be some sort of glitch here in the ending, so I don't know why it's doing that. But this isn't an official release, it's a fan-made game, so for the gameplay, I think you can forgive the ending there, guys. But I hope you enjoyed this, because I'm going to be bringing you the next part, probably in about a week's time. So you can hear Hail to the King, baby, and say groovy. And lots of other Army of Darkness quotes. See you later. Thanks for watching. Sack out.
This is my boomstick!